Hello out there everyone in YouTube land, Facebook world, and TikTok universe. Guys, I'm back with another project, and this was entitled Walk by Faith. And just like every other project, I put together a few words. I'm going to recite those words and we're going to jump into things. Faith will forever remain in without works. I know it is dead. My quality of life has changed by staying in faith. I've been delivered, overcame many battles. I know if my God can create heaven and earth in 6 days, rest on the seventh, there is no limit to the wonders he can work in my life as long as I stay in faith to never lose my belief. All things are possible through him. Walk by faith. It will give sight to all visions. Won't he do it? My all-time favorite, because he's on time with grateful, blessed favor. Walk by faith. And guys, faith will forever remain in without works. So faith without works is dead. We have all the faith in the world. If you ain't got no works to match that faith, it's pretty much procrastination and an unfulfilled dream. Yeah, and but if you got faith to match that work, watch how the quality of your life, it will change. If you walk by faith and stay in faith. And by being in faith, man, you can be delivered, man. I know I've been delivered from plenty. I've overcame many battles, man. Me battling with myself, me battling with, you know what I mean, just things of life, you know what I mean? Alcoholism, drugs, you know what I mean? Not, you know, being responsible, but finding by weakness, you know what I mean, and not having that that strength that God can give you through faith, you know what I mean, to not be irresponsible and not make the wrong choices. But now I have that. Now I know how to say no to some of that stuff because I'm on a bigger and a better mission. And there's nothing too big for God if you walk by faith. Because if he create heaven and earth in 6 days and rest on the seventh, there's no limit to the things he can do for you, man. There's no limit to the wonders that can work in your life. There's no limit to the things that he can change for you. So all of the stuff that you ask and all of these things that you want, walk by faith and put him first and see the wonders he work. Watch and see how your life, it does a real deal 360 and everything work out in your favor. And as long as I stay in faith to never lose my belief, all things are possible through him. And that's the thing about me. You start with hope. After you've hoped so long, that hope should turn into some faith. You should know something's going to happen. And after you got enough faith, you should start believing without a reasonable doubt that change is going to come. You have to believe that. You have to know that. And if you walk by faith, man, it will give you sight. If you get that imagination, man, in your mind, that thing that he sends to you, you know, to let you know that this is for you. I got this for you if you work towards it. Man, it's remarkable, man. I mean, like it would have you in a state of unbelief of how it could happen, how it could change, how you can manifest it, how you can plant that seed and have that abundant harvest. Because just like when you walk by faith, he's going to give you a vision. And that vision is going to give you sight. That sight is going to tell you what to seek, ask, and it shall be given. Everywhere you seek, you shall find. And every door that you knock, it shall be opened unto you. Yeah. That's what happens when you walk by faith. That faith is going to give you something. It's going to let you see the things that are coming to you. But you got to stay in faith, and you got to continue to keep putting in work. You got to stay working. You got to stay humble. You got to stay, man, doing the right things, sending out the right energy, man, being the best version of you. And I know we have that new saying called, and whenever he comes through with some favor and some blessings to us, you know what I mean, and we're in his grace, we always like to say, won't he do it, which is true. He will do it all the time, and sometimes he ain't gonna come when you want to. He comes on time. Whenever you need it, he's always in your favor. He's always making sure you have everything. He's always making sure you're blessed. And sometimes he won't always give you what you want, but he will give you what you need to succeed. And if you stay in faith and you believe and keep going through the trials and the troubles with no doubt, no fear, no worry, and you keep, you know, a connection with him and stay prayed up, guess what? All you want shall be yours. But you got to have enough belief that it can happen to you. You got to think these things. You got to speak these things. You got to take action towards these things. And you got to do it repetitively. It's got to be a consistent thing, day in, day out. You have to be going after it. And the thing is, when he come through, man, with that grateful, blessed favor, when he show up, man, he really does show up. When you walking by faith, when he show up, he really does show up. And I'm speaking, man, I know he showed up in my life plenty of times and showed up. And a lot of them times, I know the reason why it didn't last how it should have lasted, and I didn't do all the right things with it. Because every time when I got what I wanted, I would lose my connection. I would get with them friends, the people of the flesh, man, you know what I mean? I stopped, praying. I'll stop reading my scriptures. I'll stop doing all the righteous things to help me get this fruitful abundance. But one thing I did, I always did the right thing to people, right to people and towards people. That's why I always got blessed. That's why he always blessed me. He sees the favor in me. And guys, I'm gonna close out on that note, man. But I got a few more words before I close it out, man, to wrap it up. People out there walk by faith because I walk by my faith. I'm taking a big leap of faith right now. And ain't nothing gonna make me turn around. Ain't nothing gonna make me quit, and ain't nothing gonna make me stop. Because I asked God for a lot. And I'm walking by my faith, and he gave me plenty of sight. This vision I got, man, is so big, and he's showing me that it is for you. Keep at it, my son. It's just your test. And I already know what he's testing me so that I can develop a better quality of a certain thing that I need. I possess it, but he wanted me to be more skilled at it. I'm gonna keep it to myself though. But it's a quality that he wants me to acquire, a character trait. I have it, but he wants me to be better in that. Because I acquired it as a blessed gift. But he wants me to sharpen it. Iron sharpens iron. That's the reason why I'm not going to turn around on his faith, and I know why I'm going through this. Because there's greatness on the other side of this. And walk by faith, guys, man. Don't find no reason to, because if you're hoping, stop hoping and start having some faith that something's going to happen. And start believing that it's going to happen to you. You deserve it, and you favor, and God's grace will rain down on you with abundance. And I'm going to close out on that note. I'm going to go ahead and give God the biggest thanks, man, for his glory. Give him all the glory for his grace, his favor, his blessings. Keeping me at his mercy, protecting me from evil. And I come to him repentance for forgiveness for all the things that I did. I do that all the time, every time I pray. And I encourage you guys to do the same. And man, I want to give you guys the biggest thanks out there too. Man, for the love, for the support, for your likes, for your shares, for your views, man. For the love, for the support, every day, one person. Every person that's jumping on the bandwagon right now, man. I appreciate y'all for that love. And every one of you guys out there, man, y'all, man, keep the love in your hearts, man. Y'all stay blessed out there, man. And stay tuned, guys, and I will be back with more. Till next time, y'all.